Yeah, those blinds I can definitely close. Record does not mean the end. Hello, start watching my own stream, yes. Wonderful. Start pausing my own stream, yes. Wonderful. Top out chat, number 1. Top out chat. Nice follower only mode. Oh. Flip this back on. Let's get to work, folks. We have just some commentary practice we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna get chatty. I don't have my water. Shoot, I'll be right back. Auto mod, yes, that's definitely something I want, and not really. Alright, so let's get to work here. So, you know what run I just saw? Beautiful Joe. Josh's chat linked it to me, and I thought it was a really interesting run with how they handled the commentary and everything. It was really cool. They all had masks on. It was a really nice, like, little run that they put on at AGDQ 2014. A really cool thing. I want to try to kind of capture that sort of thing for this game because it just feels right. So let's go ahead and try and style our commentary after that a little bit, shall we? Alright, how would we begin talking about Meta Knight here? Well, we'd begin talking about the shuttle loop, which is pretty much the way you're going to get around in this game, overall. And what I got there was a point. You're going to need a bunch of those in order to get around quickly here. You can keep up to 50 points. You can see them on the bottom screen there. And enemies drop points. You'll get points from the field. You'll get points from pretty much anywhere. Your dash attack is another way to get around, and you have your standard run. What else should I talk about here? Meta Quick was something I just activated. I see on the bottom screen you have about 4 powers. Galaxia's Darkness and Meta Nightmares are attacks. They do massive damage to enemies. Meta Quick and Healing we will not be using. Meta Quick speeds you up. It's pretty much the crux of this. I'm going on AGDQ July 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least that's how it's scheduled right now. It might be subject to change. But yeah, we're going to go forward here. Waddle Dee is going to throw us about 8 points, and we'll get every single Waddle Dee in the game besides 2. All the movement in this game is very much pre-planned out. We have a cutscene with Clanky Woods here. If we let this play out, he's actually going to get closer. One thing I still need to do is actually get a donation incentive for like playing the cutscenes out, I think. The ones at the end would be great, like narrating over those. But it's already too late to submit, and I was too busy with school when they were doing that. And I didn't think of the idea until recently, so. 104. Neat. Yo, you're streaming? Nice. Have fun with your stream, Barista. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, we're gonna shuttle loop through these 3 rooms and we're gonna keep going here. Meta Quick right here, because it doesn't matter for the distance. Go all the way down. The Meta Quick speeds up depending on how your angle is. Like, you're gonna get a huge burst of speed depending on, like, if you're going left or right. While doing it. Like, moving around, like, wobbling back and forth is actually a little bit faster than not doing so. It's more noticeable with Meta Quick. Oh, I didn't get the battery. Anyway, we do have to get this battery to open up this door here. Maybe not be that thorough with my commentary, but... And, that's bad. This is the first run of the night, so I gotta do it. And I'm not really focusing on my gameplay, I'm focusing on the commentary, really. That was good. Yeah, Meta Knight has like half a dozen moves. He has upstab, spin slashes, he has a move called wing smash, which I just used right there. And he just gets around really fast compared to like Kirby, using abilities and such. More like an action game character. Okay, grab the Warp Star, and you'll notice there's an in-game timer here. We actually prefer using in-game time over real time for this game. Oh, Super Red, how we doing? I got high quality rip. Yo, speedrunner does a lot of stuff with Robobot, I know. How you doing? Are you by any chance Diamond? Like, a new account for Diamond, because we're looking for him and we can't find him. Yeah, I know he made rips, and I came into the speedrunner chat today just to, like, meme. Because I was looking for him. Probably not, but like, hi, well, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Practicing commentary for AGDQ. This section, we're just going to kind of go and shuttle loop right in the corner here. Meta Knight flies backwards after he shuttle loops, but if we do so in a corner, he's not going to like fly backwards as far. He's going to be pushed, so we can take advantage of that for a tiny little time save. That move right there, it's Sky Knight Slash. It's Skyward Slash with Kirby. It's Sky Knight Slash with Meta Knight. Oh, I did not get 3 points. Oh well. I forgot what I have to do. I think I have to go low there. And we ran out of quick just a little early. It's fine. So these specific enemies that I'm defeating and everything else is pretty much routed out. Like, you have to defeat these enemies for a quality speedrun. Otherwise, you're going to lose time in certain places by not having enough points for meta quicks, or darknesses, or nightmares, or whatever. You need to get this, you know? That's a great way to say it. That's wonderful of me. I could not have said that better. Of course not. That was silly. Not going for the nightmares there, but it's possible. What the? That was interesting. I have done speedruns for jokes. I have plenty of meme runs on my speedrun.com page. With this section, you can pretty much get all your points back, or just speed through it, depending on what you got. And we got both. Like, if I type PB in chat right now, I'll be able to show you folks some of those games. Go. And we have our first mini-boss, well, second mini-boss fight after Clanky. And you'll notice this one spawns in, and we have it at its half the health bar. And it doesn't even, like, have a name into it. But we can just mend the nightmares at this point, and it'll be defeated. Pretty easy. Nice, that was fast. Oh, that was too fast. That's the points. So yeah, those M coins I'm collecting, they're pretty much worthless. They give you 1-ups. We don't really need 1-ups in this run. There's no death abuse strats or anything. There used to be. I thought it would be faster to get, like, take a death in a certain spot in order to get more points from Waddle Dee, but it never came to be, really. There's my speedrun.com page, has a bunch of meme runs. Anyway, we do 3 shuttle loops on Clanky after a dive, and that's pretty much how we beat stage 1 here. So we're going to go ahead and hit him with the Sky Knight Slash, and wait for the health bar to start going down. If you don't, he's not going to go to 1 health like he is right now. He would go to more health. Now there's a glitch you can do. It's pretty neat to show off, so I'll do it. Just fly up in the corner with Meta Knight here, and he's going to kind of clip into the ceiling. Oh, he didn't do it right. Oh well. 5 times a terrible time. We're just doing first run of the night, so it doesn't matter. So that's Area 1. I like to think of this game as like 3 parts, really. Areas 1 through 3, Areas 4 and 5, and Area 6. Because each of those sections has its own kind of hurdles to get over. This section we're going to start off with 2 dash attacks. And we were a little late, so we're going to extend further. Do that, dash attack towards this cat, and dive into it. And there we just shuttle loop off the ground here into that J2. That's the name of the enemy J2 capsule. Dive right down and get over here. You should go to 19 to that door. I fly all the way up here. And we were short on points, so we got a few more. That's my ringtone. Hope you can folks like Smash Mouth. Yeah, shout out to Smash Mouth. Oh, I forgot the Meta Nightmares. Shoot. Oh well, we have the Meta Nightmares there. Oh, I actually do need to take this one. That's the phone calls getting in the way. Do we want to continue this? No, but we have to do commentary practice, so... Literally, I'm just going to take a minute time loss because, fuck it, I don't know. Anyway, we do this. We're still pretty much on the meta-quick route. Doesn't deviate too much from this. So we just fly up through this section and defeat this enemy, shuttle loop. Not too much going on. Way too many points. Look at all those points. We didn't even need that Wild D for those points. Again, demonstrating that you can pretty much, like, cheese all the bosses in this game because Meta Knight. Pretty cool attack, that Meta Knight's. Summons all of his warriors there. Oh yeah, that was cheesy. Boom, it's face chest. Those are all puzzle sections, and we're getting them wrong intentionally in order to go faster. We don't need that at all. Keep going. Don't you jump up here, cat. Don't do it. He's gonna do it anyway. Stupid cat. He's gonna hang out in the corner. And we're gonna go to this casino area, which a lot of people are big fans of, me included. Great music, great section, kind of reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog in some ways. Gonna shuttle loop again right here, get these enemies in the background. They are very helpful. Go through this door. Okay, now the cat's literally in my way. Go through this section. And we'll defeat some roulette balls here. One comes down, we're going to charge our sword. Go to loop. Defeat the second one with the sword slash. Go to loop again. And defeat the third one with the sword slash. And that's a well-executed ball section. It's one of two that we have to deal with. And we'll just spend the nightmares of this boss here. After doing a dive, I like to do a spin dash in order to, I say spin dash, I meant spin, sword spin, whatever the heck the move is called. Spin attack. Yeah, that's, I've been using spin dash on a Sonic runner and stuff. Anyway, we got a new strat here we're gonna try out. So we're getting that rocky, this room. And we should have a lot more points for the next section than we did before in our last record. Anyway, sliding off platforms that are flat on the ground and then going into shuttle loop is infinitely faster than simply dash attacking, so that we do that. Then I can fast fall. We just double tap down and you just fall faster. Simple as that, just like Smash. Oh, you just stand on that platform and shuttle loop and that's that. That's easy. That is so easy, yo. Anyway, we're going to fight our first Doobiors here. Doobiors appeared in Return to Dreamland, and he's going to appear here. All we need to do is do one shuttle loop, because he has a little bit more health than a typical boss, and then Nightmares. I think we could actually get away with Nightmares first, and then hitting him, actually. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? Just practicing commentary. Anything in particular you think I should talk about for this game? Because I'm just going through the motions right now. I'm going to talk about the Kirby run. Talk about like how in-game time is actually much different than real time with this game because new 3DS and 3DS have differing load times. So in-game time for Knightmare Returns is really nice. Kirby unfortunately does not have that luxury. The leaderboards are split, or they should be. If they aren't split, we're going to have to make them split before the actual event. Anyway, this is Hollow Doomers, this is Galaxy of Darkness, and that is Hollow Doomers. This is Ice Dragon. Dive right into it. And we didn't get the dive strat, unfortunately, but we got that. Half of Meta Knight's moves are invincible, by the way, if I've kind of neglected to mention. Like his dive right here, his shuttle loop, dash attacks, spin slashes, which you won't see until much later. But like half of his moves are invincible, which is really nice. Yo, sick, Phoenix. Good job. That's Coily Rattler, and now we got a strat where we have to, let's do a sound cue here. Nope, we didn't get it. Oh well, that's about a second and a half lost. On top of the minute I lost from taking a phone call. Shouts to that, I'm not even gonna need splits. Is it splits? No, there's not splits. It would be nice to have someone else to like do the commentary, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Not sure about that. I'm uncertain in that regard. We gotta do a couple of shuttle loops here and get all these enemies in order to have enough points for the next section. Ooh, got a ground slash. Sometimes you press the B button before you actually input a direction. Ooh. It's important having 36 points here instead of 35 because you get 7 points for defeating bosses, 12 for defeating... no, you get 12 points for defeating big bosses, 7 for defeating mini bosses. So it's important to have 36 there, so we have 1 left over, and then have enough for the other things. The other thing, that's brilliant. Poetry. Oh yeah. And we're just going to go through this section. Doesn't really matter how many points you use up here, because we have an auto-scroller coming up that just gives us a good 30 or so points. And this would be a great time for donations, of course. I mean the charity, not me. Actually, I might take my donation button away. I'm kind of like getting sick of this whole thing, like people begging for money on Twitch. I mean, I'm not anyone special. I'm just a guy who plays video games, and I'm really good at it. I just want to be someone who inspires future generations of kids to, like, say, hey, I'm pretty good at this game, let's do it, instead of, like, being on the street doing whatever. You know? I just want to be a nice guy. Then we're going to charge up a slash, and do the wrong way. So yeah, we have another puzzle here we're going to fail, intentionally. Drop Meta Knight's cool moves. Believe it or not, you actually can shuttle loop here, you just have to be very quick. On top of a gate. Big chest. Anyway, we're gonna go through this section. We have to hit a bunch of switches in the background. We can't hit them off screen, unfortunately. Wouldn't even be faster if we could hit them off screen. No, that's a lie. It would be slightly faster if we could. Because we wouldn't have to do that section, but we can't really hit them with Meta Nightmares. I've tested. It doesn't work. A similar strategy exists in Kirby Superstar Ultra's Meta Knightmare Ultra, where you hit a switch in a platform that's used in the tasks of the game. It's not used in the speedrun, unfortunately. It would be really nice, too. The task for that game is ridiculous, and the task for this game would also look pretty insane. But just not as insane as like a 16-bit sprite game, you know? And we got an interesting enemy. Let's see if we get that trick. Okay, that's bad. Okay, we didn't hit him. Anyway, we got candy again. We'll use that. Not even 356, darn. Yeah, talking is going to definitely take up a little bit of my energy to, instead of playing this game. Oh yeah, should be fine though. So, swimming underwater is really bad in this game, I would like to say, if you try to use the circle pad. So, I prefer the D-pad for that. You get a lot better horizontal and vertical control that way. Especially trying to enter doors. Entering doors underwater is absolutely terrible. We have these fish in the background we have to avoid, otherwise they'll hit us right into the background or the foreground and cause us to lose time. We got 2 points there. Well, circle pad actually makes dash attacking easier in my opinion because you just have to tap it once to get over there. I already played a game with a stick that requires that, and that's called Strider, so yeah. Multiple control methods are nice for your games. Anyway, we're not going to use a Metaquick through this section, even though it would be around half a second faster, I'd say. Instead, we're just going to go through, do 1 or 2 good full, what's it called? Full swim animation motions? And then just keep going. Use Metaquick right after the pipes. I gotta explain that all the points actually come from code cubes, candy, and rare stickers in the game that Meta Knight actually can't use himself, so they turn them into items that he can use. That's the octopus. Yeah, real talk, my actual favorite like appetizer, like at any and every restaurant, is fried calamari. Delicious. Anyway, we have 50 points by this section, which is perfect. Means we won't have to worry about that for a little while. We're going to take advantage of the little loop to get up on top of the platform quickly. And get in the door with the circle pad. Like I said, it's terrible. Anyway, we're going to use a thread here. Go fast. Got that in one swing, good. So we're going to try to avoid these fish and get 5 points at the very end here. We should be able to skip a Waddle Dee if everything goes right. I forget about that block all the time. I forgot about it in my PB2. Getting it intentionally isn't a bad strategy here. Since the fish can't hit into the background, that was a lot worse. Candies, yes, healing items. That's what I meant. Because Waddle Dee normally throws the healing items. And we're going to skip Waddle Dee right here, by the way. Saved a good 6 seconds or so. 6 to 8 seconds. Gotta watch out for that octopus in the background. He spits ink at you. Sometimes that can hit you. The only real place to worry about health in this game during the speedrun is Area 6, by the way. Like, that and the Galactonite fight. The Galactonite fight is the bane of my existence in this game. It is a very heavy RNG fight all the way at the end of the game. It is terrible. Absolutely the worst Galactonite fight of all 3 of the games. Yes, I said 3. Galactonite's hidden boss in Return to Dreamland. Now go play True Arena, come on. Anyway, we're going to take advantage of invincibility frames on Meta Knight here. And do 4 shuttle loops and a dive on Susie. Meta Knight's down stab does a decent amount of damage, just a good follow-up after shuttle loop. Won't bounce you back like a normal slash will. Gonna charge our Skyward Strike, Sky Knight Strike. Gonna loop one of these enemies. Do that. Getting hit there is not that much of a big deal. But we're gonna hit her with the Sky Knight Strike. And then do that. Much like Clanky Woods, he'll die. And we also get a free 8 points. Oh, really? Do I have to dash attack into her? I can't do that spin slash. It doesn't do enough damage. Goodbye, Susie. Yeah, he's not bad in Return to Dreamland. Easiest of the 3 fights. It's like he was half developed, I feel like. But I just put him in as a secret boss. Where's my phone? Put it down. I have no idea where. So yeah, in Area 4, I gotta remember the damn name. I'll do that after this. Okay, don't do that. The record time actually does that. Well, the old record time now. I say old record time because I just got it. Yay! I'm so glad I got record last night, and it's like terrible, but hey. Like that record time could be like a 24, I think, at my best. I'm gonna keep trying for it, but like I gotta do commentary practice too, so yeah. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Go. ASSU's was definitely in between. You just have Spin Slash and you're invincible the whole time for Return to Dreamland. Like, Spin Slash is ridiculously overpowered in that game compared to this one. And KSSU, you don't even have that move. Anyway, they're gonna fly into these bombers. They die in one wing flap because Meta Knight has a hitbox on his wings, just like in KSSU. We have not nearly enough points for the extra meta quick, so we're not gonna use it. Sometimes you just find you have less or more points depending on how many enemies you were lucky enough to kill. This game's music is amazing. I think it's one of the reasons they chose it for the marathon. It's the 25th anniversary music collection, that's for sure. Anyway, if you don't like Wild D violence, look away. We're gonna respawn and defeat him about 4 times. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. We'll jump to pipes. That's how you handle those. There's one coming up later. There was like no ladder or anything, so you gotta do exactly that. Also, my meta quick routing is off. And that's gonna cost me time. Okay, I got lucky by flying to that pipe. Usually you don't. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do 4 shuttle loops on Dubiors here. In with the beam, and hopefully this kills. Sometimes it doesn't, we have no idea why. I say we when it's mostly like 90% me. Which is my favorite Meta Knightmare. I think they all have their own merits, because they're all from different eras. You got a game that was made in 2001, 2008, and 2016. That's like 7-year cycles between each one. So they're all good in their own right. My personal favorite right now, I've actually come around to this one. Like, I like this one. MKU is definitely second. Third is gotta be like traditional Meta Knightmare. I mean, this game does have 3D jank though, I will give it that. Like 3D game jank, but I'm used to Strider, so that's another game with a lot of 3D game jank. Go, go, go. Thank you. Good timing. Ooh. Perfect. Really risky room, but that worked out well. So you gotta dive into those big caboos to give about 3 points each. And we're gonna use our up stab to get this battery, and we'll see some mummy violence. That's a mummy enemy right there. You stab him about 3 times. While this auto-scroller plays out in the background here. But yeah, like Meta Knightmare, all 3 of them have in-game timers, and they're all really good speedruns to do. I would recommend all of them. I am a series runner. I've actually done a thing called Meta Knightmare Trilogy, which is just speedruns of all 3 back to back. I've got to get back on that. Maybe I'll get back on that during this whole break thing. Now that I have summer vacation, because testing is over, yeah! Heck yeah. We're gonna go around because I feel like it. So yeah, those gas clouds will hurt you. Got a loop here. Good strat. And we won't use the Metaquick here because it's actually not faster. We have these pillars we have to hit in the gold blocks again. And that's why I don't shuttle loop there, and that's why the other version does. But it is technically faster, so I should do it. But this one doesn't have a hot beat. Well, it does have a hot beat, though. It's called Galactonite. But I get what you're saying. It doesn't have a stupid level like that. All the levels you die, it's kind of your fault in some way, shape, or form. Also, nobody's really gotten to my level in this game besides, like, Morbid Pyro and Kurohito, which is the other guy in Japan. Everyone else is kind of a distant second. Ningamer got a good time. He's got to come back. It's hard to get, like, your hands on a 3DS capture card nowadays. Those kinds of capture equipment... That kind of capture equipment can run a really high price, unfortunately. Would like to see this game playable another way, or capture equipment to like come down in pricing. Even so, if you want to get into this game, if you want to start speedrunning it, all you need is like to take a screenshot. And unless it's record time, we're going to accept it. If it is record time, please contact me. I'm going to like be your best friend or something. Anyway, we got stock Meta Knight. In the story, Suzy captures Meta Knight, and you have to fight him with Kirby, but we can't have that in this game, unlike in Meta Knightmare, which you just do fight yourself. But this game, you don't have that. You also don't have that in Ultra. And we're gonna get an extra hit here, hopefully. We did. Cool. I think that's gonna finish him off. That was a quick fight. $540.92. I wonder what that time would look like entered. I'll tell you how it would look. Terrible. Friend's not great. Actually, it's not. That wasn't awful. It was just bad. And we got level 5 Gigabyte Ground. I know this one. I think it's Gigabyte Ground. Or was that the last one? This one's got music, so this is cool. It's a really cool level design and everything. I really like this level. And we're gonna do a chest skip right there. And we'll shuttle loop this enemy. Oh, we were just close enough to make him not spawn. Unfortunately, that's how that goes. We have to dive into him. So we got to this door around 47 in my PB. Not gonna be get beat. Gigabyte to ground's desert. Okay, yeah, ground. I can see that. I can see that. You gotta rephrase that, Phoenix. Can't really understand. Sorry. Yeah, we're just gonna fly over this section here. You can dive into this cat if you don't have enough points. But we usually do. But it's there if you need it. And this enemy right here gives 3. We got all 3 of them. 20 points to this door is safe. It's not like the minimum, but it's safe. I'd say the minimum would actually be like... Well, we need those points for Metaquicks later, so it's actually is the minimum, is 20 points. Otherwise, you will be low. I forgot a quick. No, I didn't. Why do you wait a tiny bit before you use nightmares? Because the health bar decreases slowly. We wait for the health bar to spawn halfway across the screen with small bosses, and for big bosses we have to wait until the health bar is past the orange part that decreases. And otherwise they wouldn't like lose health at all, or they'd only lose a fraction of the health that you want them to lose. That is, they won't go down to 1 health if you're doing the Guy Knight sword strats. That's 2 explanations in 1, so I gave it a shot. Anyway, we got another ball section here. It plays a little bit differently. You have to not fly up to the very top of the screen, otherwise it eats your projectile. That's another glitch. That was good. This area is rhythm route. I can remember that. Awesome. Thank you. We're short looping a little horizontal distance. Better than just hitting up with an up stab. Like that. Don't want to do that. Don't be me. Don't drop frames. Don't drop the whole stream. What is going on? I love how, like, most streaming software has, like, a bounce back technology for, like, if your stream gets cut midway. That was terrible. Or, like, doubles the kilobits per second. My internet can't take it because I got, like, 5 upload. It's great. Anyway, you just fly up here. We get the puzzle wrong. Another fake chest. And we continue on. Take advantage of our invincibility there. And we got hit twice. This isn't great. Internet is definitely very jittery tonight. Anyway, we have a big auto-scroller train, but we have some ways to speed it up in a couple of sections. Oh, come on, that was slow. Hey, Zoma, how you doing? No, I'm not going to go faster. I'm going to go commentate faster, though. The timer's not running because I'm just doing commentary practice, by the way. That's what I meant. I got a new pair of glasses. These are, like, falling off my face. I've had these since 2015. I have to, like, screw them in every so often. They're that kind of brand. I feel like I'm kind of low on points. I just find out. This is the first time we fight Bonkers, and that's the first time you see we defeat him. He's kind of mean. He has an attack where he just spins his hammer around and like knocks you into the background. We'll deal with him later, though. We have to like fight a pretty tough Bonkers battle. What am I trying to say? There's a better way to say that. We have to fight him for real later on. How about that? Anyway, we got a strat there where we just use our Sky Knight Strike and go right through that. And we just throw it into the switch. Okay, that's how you say that. We slide and start flying here and won't get hit by any of these music notes ever. It's loses about a quarter of a second, but you know what? It's just as fast. Not bad. Not that bad. Now we just swag out. This section is just like pure auto-scroller. So now we can just show off Meta Knight's cool moves that you never got to see, like the triple slash, dash attacks. Or like the fact that you can like cancel your slashes by doing a charge or a up stab. And he has a little flotational device. Just like in Return to Dreamland. Changes they did for Return to Dreamland, they actually made his mask more narrow in this game. Like if you look at him right now, it's a lot wider in Return to Dreamland. We're kind of low on points, we'll have enough though. We'll have to get this extra bit right up here. That's slow, but you know what? We're back on the route. I really want to like maintain the point route in the speedrun. That's my goal. Maintain the point round, have good commentary, and just provide a really entertaining run for folks. Anything I didn't cover right now, I'm blanking out. And we have 50 points here, and we're going to need all of them for a couple of upcoming bosses. We have a mini-boss, and then we have a group of bosses. Oh! That was swag. Group is a very fitting boss. So we got a DDD clone that we're fighting here. Another spawn of Haltmans. We're gonna go ahead and use Galaxia's Darkness to open the fight after a hard slash. That finishes off first phase very quickly. And we're gonna start diving into them a bunch. Now we shuttle open the corner. As soon as they jump, you can hit them with the up stab, so we do that. How many 3DS puns can I make with this boss, I wonder? I gotta think of the best one for the marathon. Anyway, we're going to use Meta Knightmares. Even though he's in the background right now, Meta Knightmares does hit in the background, thankfully. So that is one way to skip like this entire fight. And we're going to hit both these bombs back with a spin slash. And a few times it's actually useful in the run. It doesn't do any extra damage, it just looks really cool. Dive right in. And that's slow. That was really slow. 7:30. 10 seconds behind a good time. Actually, like 14 seconds behind a good time. Anyway, let's watch some fireworks. It's 3Ds. I wonder why they made them explode into 3Ds. This is a 3DS. Or 3Ds. D3. DD destruction. Weapons of mass data destruction. I will never do that again. Anyway, we got level 6 here. Level 6 is absolutely the longest level of the game. It's a good 20 minutes real time, 14 minutes in game. And yeah, you're in for something. It goes through all the EX levels from Kirby's mode. That was very clumsy of me. We got an unskippable cutscene. Read some donations if you can. Sorry, unskippable cutscene and really cool music. I love this piece. We're gonna flap into these bombers again. $24, good. Not 26. It's 2 seconds we can save off of our best. Anyway, we have this boss right here, Security Force 2.0. It's based on another boss from Return to Dreamland, but all you need to do is Meta Knightmare is the first one. Each one you gotta take down in a different way. But he only takes about one dive, a spin slash that's a double hit, and a shuttle loop, and that's it. If you miss the second spin slash, you just hit him with the extra shuttle loop hit, and you're fine. Gonna make our way to the candy here. A little bit slow, but that's fine. Anyway, with the candy, we'll just take out security force number 2 here very quickly. Sometimes he can get a double hit depending on when he's taking damage, so we do the extra slashes there. Nice, barely got that one. And where our points are very particular here, we're going to have to defeat some enemies later on. Not to worry for now, though. So 3 dives, 6 hits, and then a spin slash will be enough to get this boss going. Oh, actually a little bit more is needed. Okay. Good to know. Need both hits of that. And we have another auto-scroller, believe it or not. This one just have lasers and very cool sword stuff. I don't know about this auto-scroller because we have these points to get right here. They're very important. And we missed one. Go me. Oh, we missed a lot. That would have been perfect, though, if we got those. I'd figure out a better way to do that. And we have the Kirby robot. We'll slide twice. Throw this away. Don't need that anymore. I'm glad I got this in my PB, because this is a hard one. And we missed it. We got it. And we have these battery section here. This is yet another auto-scroller, believe it or not. So what are you gonna do? You just fly over these tiles. This is like the most non-threatening auto-scroller of all time. We just swag out. Wing flaps, fast falls. They better have a whole ton of donations for this. Voolajin actually already saw this, so he knows what to expect. I gotta have something to talk about here with somebody. I don't know what. Maybe how cool Meta Knight is. Maybe on the Kirby runners. I really wish there were more runners for this game. It's underrated. Like active runners that want to get better, despite all the technical difficulties or the fact that they don't have a capture card. I just want people to play this game, man. Doesn't matter what you have or what you don't have, or how big your name is, or who you are, or what you smell like, how much shampoo you use in the morning. I don't care. Let's play a video game. Have fun. Because this game is fun. Yo, Mad Taz, how you doing? Came in during the weirdest part of my little rant here. Figuring out what to do during the auto-scroller section. Just practicing commentary, by the way. Anyway, Knuckle Joe here. He's done. I got literally nothing to talk about for this part. Anyway, we are just gonna meta quick through this section. Should loop. I want to get one of those enemies at least. We won't have as many points as we do here if we had the meta nightmares from that other enemy. Getting hit, I think, is going to be what we do back there. What we have to do. Get hit by those, that green glowing orb. Got it. Nice. What am I doing? Fly. Come on, nerd. Yeah, other speed plans are fine. Don't have to force yourself to run this game. I just want people to know that you can just submit a photo if you want of your splits from the in-game time section of this game, because in-game time is really damn accurate. And same goes for all the Meta Knight games. This is like the perfect game to start yourself speedrunning with. You want to just have some fun. And I don't really want to make people play this game. I just want people to have fun and play the games that they like. And this might be one of them, so hey. It's kind of my philosophy right now. It's like too much effort trying to like make people do what they don't want to do. And we're gonna go right up here. Try to shove a loop in this, and we got it. Cool. It's a little trick that saves a minute amount of time, but it's nice. Timer freezes for these midway sections, but if you do like take a break between these, please be honest. Don't do that. It should be single segment RTA, not like you take a 12-hour break between runs. I mean, God bless you if you do. This game eats battery, by the way. Yo, don't complain about stickers. Come on, we got another category for that. Everyone complains about stickers. Stop complaining about stickers. They're called, yeah, there's stickers in this game. They're not keychains. Keychains are triple deluxe. There's Hello Doomers. Goodbye, Hello Doomers. And we'll try to get the Krakow quick kill I didn't get before. Those sections are the kind of tiny little boss rush before the EX levels of the game. And if we get every point from the enemies here, we'll be able to do something pretty cool. Missed those two intentionally because it'd be slower. I'm not convinced that it actually is faster to do the nightmares on Krakow, actually. But I'm convinced that one is faster. We got it. Let's do it. Oh, I missed. Hi, cat. It's kind of a newer strat to go down here instead of going up. You take an actual screenshot, you take your phone, you take a picture of the game. It's literally all it is. That was terrible and wasted a bunch of time. I'm not convinced shuttle looping faster there. So yeah, that Krakow thing puts us at a big point deficit, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't think it's faster. Let's not do it in the future. Oh, that's like 3 points. We gotta make a backup strat called fish. That's not how this room normally goes. Yeah, that whole thing threw me off. Don't do it. Got it. Yeah, I have nothing to talk about during that whole section there, so I don't know. How am I supposed to keep people entertained and like keep myself sane? This whole thing, we should have 50 points at the end. Donations, yes, please, give us your money. I do not want to say that right now. That's like literally the opposite way I feel right now, though. But like, I guess I'm gonna do the commentary practice later on, too. And we're gonna be behind on points, so we got the background ones. Talk about stuff in my life. Yeah, that's gonna be great when this is like a tutorial video for people getting into the speedrun. I have a very not interesting life right now. I just got done with finals, and all the tests were like just like out of the book. It wasn't that interesting. Eesh. I want this run to like last through the ages, just like Rom Scout's MKU run, though. Like, people still know that run, I think. At least I still know that run. And we get some nuts from Bonkers there for free. Anyway, we got Clanky Woods coming up, and we should have about 28 points by the end of this whole ordeal. In order to have enough for Holtman. If we don't, we have Suzy Bots as like a last resort, which are pretty hard to get. Doesn't look pretty, though. Should have about 20 points by this section, unfortunately. We don't. Okay, Suzy Bots it is. We need 2 of them. The whole final boss gauntlet and ordeal is pretty fun. Like, this section, I can talk about plenty of stuff. Like, oh, we got the auto-scrolling door here that lets us take a little break and stretch out right before the final section. You get about 15 points from this whole place. Those coins are useless still. We have 11 lives, and that's all useless. That's not great. I'm not doing a good job, guys. I need help. I don't know who's gonna be on my couch again. I forgot. Ugh. Learn the plot of the game. That's one thing I gotta do. Learn the level names. That's another thing. The Kirby run. Final thing. Anyway, we have Haltman here, and fun fact, if you press start button during these cutscenes, get a nice farting noise. Just a little fun thing. Anyway, he's gonna start out either going left or right. He goes left more often. But we're gonna go ahead and dive into him. Wait for those Susie bots to rise, and then hit him into nightmares. That'll destroy all 6 of those bots, as well as put them down to half health. And now we have the Haltman quick kill, and this is going to be really intense. Yeah, that was Haltman quick kill, guys. No, that was the hard phase, technically. That quick kill used to be different with Galaxia's Darkness Rats. We gotta defeat 2 bots here, so I gotta focus. Good. That's good. Now we'll have to shuttle loop into him right after another darkness. Otherwise, he'll go into that cube and start spewing lasers everywhere, which is not something we want. So that's Haltman down, and that's not the final boss of the game. This game has about 3 secret bosses to it. They're all from Kirby lore, so it's going to be really cool. If you haven't seen this yet. Enter Dark Matter from KDL 2. That was wonderful of me. That's the worst. That was the worst. Oh! Even though it was the worst fight in the wild that I've had, it still got him knocked down, so that's good. Anyway, that's phase 1. Quick kill. Phase 2, we just do this. Shove loop into him a couple times. And down stabs. Finish him off very quickly. Each of these bosses gives 7 points during the midway of the fight. Nah, I was just having a couple of internet hiccups. It's just disconnecting every so often. It's fine. Anyway, it's Sectonia from Triple Deluxe. And we have a very specific strat for her. That's phase 1. Dive and shuttle loop. And that's how that works. It's very fast. This is going to be so much better than my PB Galactonite, like really. Because Galactonite is absolutely a living nightmare when you're trying to get world record in this game. Because he's just random. He does random things, blocks random attacks. He does what he wants. Also, like, he can just take up all your health if he wants to. See, it already, like, went much better than my PB. We're gonna go ahead and do Meta Nightmares now. Let's fly into the background, get some awesome music going. Yes, I noticed the pun. I noticed it late. Oy. Anyways, you're gonna summon a pink hole if you're not quick enough, but we were just quick enough. And we were slow. That was a terrible World 6, but we still got it, like, tied with my best time there. He jumps forward, back, and then shields, usually. That's, like, the first few moves he makes. Yeah, so when he enters phase 2, he's not random anymore, but phase 1, holy hell, I hate him. Anyway, that was a bad run. Take away a minute from that because I took a phone call, and you have a good time. 46. Oh, that was a for PB by frames for that one. Anyway, that was practice for commentary. Let's learn more about the game. Shall we? We shall. What's this main file here that I completed and rushed through and didn't really pay attention to? Patch planes, access arc, resolution road, overload ocean, gigabyte grounds, rhythm route. Oh yeah, you can't get, like, Smash Kirby from that. Or the map. Let's go watch some cutscenes, shall we? Ugh. Internet's cutting out again, ugh. Yeah, you didn't really miss much there, just the robot suit. This one I think actually has some, like, introduction to it. Possibly. Nope. These are really fulfilling right now. No, Meta Knight does not get Robobot armor. Instead he has Galaxia, which is a sword, to just deal with the same puzzles. That sword solves all... It solves all puzzles, technically. It, sets torches on fire, it breaks pegs, even scratches your back. That's kind of pointy. These cutscenes give you a good amount of plot. Noble Haltman. Mechanizing Occupation Project. You literally said sorry twice. Oh, and the text box shakes. Neat. Yeah, lava pods on 2.0 pod screens, but we don't get to see those. And then Susie kidnaps Meta Knight for this one. 7110. What significance does that have? Cutscene's pointless because Meta Knight. Yep, it's stock, but it's like good to explain where that came from. Why you're not fighting Meta Knight. This one you're fighting D, a clone of D. Yeah, but why that number? I wish I knew. Nanogenetic technology, okay. D0030, aka D3, D. This one's another Mechanite, and we don't get to fight it. Mechanite Plus. You're fighting the upgraded version. Yeah, it has an awesome theme music that we get to hear for like 7 seconds in the MKR speedrun. It is spelled Halt Man with 2 N's. Even though I thought it wasn't with TF2 and all. Manco. Similar naming. That's Stardream in the background. Stardream's granting all the wishes of getting these fights to happen. They're not wishes, actually. No, he's just granting all the fights. The computer is. I should watch this, shouldn't I? Syntax error, I am Haltman. I'm guessing that, you know, a guess is not worth it. Third Room just summons a bunch of monsters to fight Meta Knight. That's about it. Thinking it too hard about it would be bad. You don't get to fight Star Dream. So these are not needed. These cutscenes are great. We don't have those. For, Star Dream's Soul or whatever. Anyway, let's do another run. Suppose. Throw the timer on this one. None of that. On a 4 on the dot, once again. Oy. That's bad. Yeah, being too greedy for those points is really bad. Nice. I missed the shuttle loop. Yeah, they're harder versions, except we still nuke them with nightmares. They're improved versions of the bosses. They're 2.0s, obviously. I'm flying by the name. These towers here are put here in the story. They're just places that are taking over the land. It's part of Haltman's scheme here. We gotta stop him while Kirby's taking a nap. Can't disturb a sleeping Kirby. That's okay. Candy in this game gives you invincibility and also speeds you up, just like having a Metaquick. So it's useful to like grab in the few sections we get it. It also allows us to deal quick damage to bosses, and allows us to like double hit strategies on some of them depending on how we hit the boss. Like you do double the damage the candy would normally do. Sliding is also as fast as sliding is actually almost as fast as the other forms of movement, depending on where it's used. Oh, nice, got that. It's fast. Oh, now it's not. Jerk. Didn't save a second. And we got a bunch of points from those guys, so we're gonna hit them in a quick here. This game really plays with my pinky really bad. My right pinky is like on the controls and underneath the game. It's uncomfortable in a way, but you know what? It's fine. I played with worse control schemes. I've tilted GameCubes. I should mention the tilt functionality, by the way. I forgot about that. Just like in Triple Deluxe, you get the ability to like tilt the game left or right at a certain point. It's however not useful from speedrun, unfortunately, unlike other games. Candy and Metaquick does not stack, unfortunately. At the end of the stage, you get this little rain of power-ups. We usually get that. We get that sometimes. You don't get it all the time. But, like, points are everywhere. Alright, Clanky Woods 2.0. 2.0 bosses are harder than 1.0 bosses, but they're very easy because Meta Knight is just that good. It's to upstab, hit a couple of shuttle loops. That's that phase of the boss. Waste some time here, fly in place. You can also fast fall by double tapping down. Wait for the health bar to go from, Okay, so when you hit an enemy, the health bar goes yellow for a second. And if we use the Meta Nightmares during that time, he's actually gonna be treated as if he has less health. I mean, the health that he had before. If you use the Meta Nightmares before hitting him once, he's gonna be at quarter health. If you hit him once, he's gonna be at 1 health. So that's helpful. Anyway, this is a glitch. The Knight's like at the corner of the screen there. I know it's not. 501's a good time here. Awesome. Hey, Profane, how you doing? Yo, you just like mash Metaquicks and just like go fast. Like zip across the room. I was watching the Beautiful Joe speedrun today. If you ever seen something like that, I'd imagine it'd be similar to that. Definitely a watch I'd recommend if you're a Meta Knight fan, by the way. It has like a lot of like action game quirks and moves, and it's a cool run. Beautiful Joe. And we got a level 2 here. What was the damn name of the level? Ah! I've already forgotten. Shoot. Oh, shouts to cars. Dang, that cat was persistent. If we don't get the cat, we have another place we can get points. 21, okay. This is right here. Resolution Road, okay, yeah. I can remember that from Road, I think. Hatched Plains, I remember the first level. We're gonna hit a Galaxia's Darkness and then start shuttle looping. And because the shuttle loop arc is so big, we can just, like, go defeat this boss really quick. Anyway, we're doing, like, after we do a shuttle loop, the standard movement with that is to, let's, like, get to the ground quickly. Best way to do that is just do another slash. You can also, like, do a flap and then a fast fall, but that's slow. Program. Oh, that is clever. Is that actually what it is? Like, that's a pun from the game. Wow. This game is meta. Program. Overload Ocean. Gigabyte Ground. Access Arc. It falls apart at Access Arc, I think. Rhythm Route. RM. Yeah, that doesn't work. We're gonna just fly all the way up here. Not give a darn. Oh, that we do have to give a darn. Okay. If we give a dib a darn. Mind in a program. That's clever. Resolution Road, Access Arc. It's not Resolution Road. What the hell is it? Something about Remix. Remix Route? Remix Road? Heck. Heck. Nice, we got that. Afraid we weren't gonna get it. Rhythm Route, Rhythm Route, Rhythm Route, Rhythm Route. Rhythm Heaven, Rhythm Route. God darn it, it's easy. Get over there, thank you. A 1, a 2, a 3. And I flung it the wrong way, because you hold left after doing that, you're still gonna, like, do your charge slash, but it's gonna go in the wrong direction. Oh, ugh. I got a sudden craving for pizza. A very sudden craving for pizza. Oh, come on. So yeah, that cannon right there, we don't need to hit it. We just need to go right up here. Go to this cannon. Much faster. Thanks, Meta Knight. And we have the car stage. It's a total jerk. I hate it. I'm gonna hit that enemy and go slower in my run. Like, guaranteed. It's gonna be a better way to do it. I hit them as quick as I hit the car! This run's over. I want pizza. What levels were they again? Let me just quiz myself in this crap. Crowned. Oh yeah. They didn't return to Dreamland. Speedrun's a big, popular thing. Catch planes. Yep, that's Resolution Road, Overload Ocean, Gigabyte Ground, Rhythm Route, Access Arc, Minded the Program. It's going to be Resolution Road and the route. Rhythm Route that I'm going to have problems with. All the stickers and stuff gets turned into points for Mennonite, and yeah, I guess that's that. I'm tired and hungry. Yeah, I had 2 tests today, but I passed them, so we're good with that. Cool. Reset. Goodbye. Let's figure out who we're hosting. Oro. I'm doing Coliseum. I've been craving a Pokemon game lately. Go back to Pokken. Something now. I don't want to go back to Pokemon, the thing. Maybe I'll do a randomizer. No. I just want to do something fun. I'm just playing my speed games if there's anyone. Oh, someone's playing Robobot. Guess what? It's me. I guess we host Oro. Alright folks, thanks for watching. I'll go get some Pizza Hut.